We start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was exactly within this move, we mentioned with the breakout of the previous top, we need to be really careful because we mentioned after the breakout of the top, we can expect the price to drop. And even we mentioned we can expect the price to tag 39K. That's why I was keep highlighting. We need to be quite careful whether the price can break 39 or not. And as we can see, the price sharply dropped. Okay, because we have been referring to the indicators and we have been talking about the divergence. Anyway, as we can see here, we have a divergence, but the MACD doesn't show us any information. That's why sometimes we have to see the combination, and mostly I rely to my second indicator. All right. Anyway, as what we expected after the breakout of this top, which is around 38K, the price continued. There was a short-term buy from here, but as what we expected, the price dropped. Now we want to see what's the next. Okay, we don't need these lines anymore. We want to see what's the next. In this case, we move to daily chart. And if we refer to daily chart, I was keep highlighting that this one can turn to a flat for one more drop. Now we want to see whether this is the start of the down move or we can expect to get the correction for continuation. All right, because we mentioned about the possibility above this flat in relative to this, and even we mentioned with the price drop, the next down move we can expect the price to drop to 32K, but whether the next move can be deep as what we have here or not, we cannot confirm right now. Okay, in this case we move to forward chart, and we have been looking for this flat. I mean, we have been looking for these lines. That's why I mentioned whatever the lines we have here is an indicative. We cannot buy with the breakout of this. All right, that's with the breakout of this line. That's why I was keep highlighting we need to be careful. We need to see the entire structure, not the lines. As you can see, the price broke, drop. Because I was keep highlighting the price can drop. Then the only thing is we adjust this line. Again, lines are indicative. They are not showing us a trade. Okay, and we have been looking for this internal flat as a running with the breakout of the previous top, the price drop. What's the next? Whether the price can drop and retest the previous low or not, because we mentioned the possibility this one can tend to correction relative to what we have here. And I was keep highlighting we can expect the price to drop similar to what we have here, and this is what we get. How deep it can go, whether even if you put our line here can break and retest the previous low or not. That's why from now we need to be quite careful, and whoever get the trade for sell, they need to start to manage. All right, because forward chart, it doesn't show us any uh, trading signal. And if we move to 1 hour chart, the only things I can highlight here that what we see here, if we don't care about this shadow, what we see here, when we see this kind of the corrective move in relative to the sharp move, that means we can expect the price to drop some more. Okay, but the only thing is that whether the price can break the previous low or not, which is around 35650. Okay, even if you're looking for sell from here, we need to be quite careful. It's a short-term sell, and we can expect this one drop some more. But for long term, we're looking for buy. One thing I need to highlight here that even in our analysis, since the price was within this move, I mentioned we can expect to get one more drop. And exactly this is what we get. That's why sometimes I receive the comments, why every time I'm mentioning we have to get one more drop. It was so clear. We had the running flat, we had the divergence, and we could expect the price to drop. And even for the bigger picture, that's why we mentioned we need to see the breakout of the 39K. Then what's the next? Right now, we don't have any information whether the price can reverse or not. Even if we refer to the indicator, we don't have it. That's why whoever get the sell, they should start to manage, at least move their stop loss to break even. And if we want to look for sell from here, the only way to put our entry below the yes. Rather than that, we don't have any other option. Okay, and selling is a short-term sell. Okay, because if we move to forward chart, the only thing is whether the price can retest the previous low or not. Whether this is a part of the down move, okay, but if it's looking at this way, we can expect the price to consolidate here for a longer time before we get there, either up move or down move. Okay, right now we don't have any confirmation for the price to reverse. For sure, if we get any reversal, this is what we're looking for. Then how we can look for trade? If we want to sell from here is a short-term sell, The only best things is if this one turned to deeper, the reason is we can get the internal trading setup. Because rather than that, the only way to look for sell, put our entry below this. And even if we want to look for buy, we need to get the reversal as a sharp move flag, we take the trade. Okay, selling here, it depends on the traders. But I won't suggest it selling right now. How about if this one turned to a bigger channel? Okay, that's why I mentioned we don't have any trade setup. Technically, when we see this kind of the move, we can expect the price to drop. And you mentioned how we can look for trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. We want to see the reversal for the long term, what we don't have yet. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.